back to my channel. Today is Sunday, July 7th, I think. Yeah, July 7th. And I know you see I have something completely different. My cousin did it, so if you're in the Columbia area, make sure you hit her up. I will have her TikTok, and I don't know if she got an Instagram, but I'll have her TikTok and Facebook business page linked in my description box. But this is it. Can you see the rest? And I love it. We struggling because my hair don't like edge control, but we gonna keep making it do what it do. So if y'all got some extra tips, let me know. My cousin did, you know, she did come in and fix it up because it was real crusty. And she fixed it some. So yeah, like I said, today is Sunday and I have some running around to do, so I figure I should go ahead and take y'all along. It is 11:23. Before I get into all that, what we're gonna do, I want to first say thank you to everybody who has been praying for us. My mom is home. Love you, mommy. She is home and she's doing well, recovering well. I told y'all I just took it pretty hard because, you know, that's my boo. And I'm just so glad, so thankful to God that, you know, she came through surgery fine. And like I said, I think the day the day I posted? I don't know. But anyway, she came home like June 30th, I think. And then, of course, she still has to do like physical therapy, occupational therapy. But she's moving around a lot better and she's feeling better. So, yay. The bad part is the day that she came home, my car decided that it wanted to conk out. So, it's currently at the dealership, so I'll be driving my husband's car today. It was an alternator, and if you know anything about cars, you know that that is expensive. When I tell you life is lifing, okay? It is, and it's even some other stuff that I haven't told y'all about yet. Maybe the next vlog, I'll tell y'all about that, but it's just like a lot is going on, but we gonna keep pressing on, you know, press toward the mark. But yeah, so that stuff is going on. But like I said, today I just needed to take care of a few things that I've been putting off for forever. Like, one, going to fill up the little library. Two, taking back some books that are long overdue for the like regular public library. And three, this is not necessarily a need, but I have been seeing the book Powerless a lot. And so y'all know my deal with like spice and whatnot. And so I Googled it and it said there's no spice. So I have never read a fantasy book. So it will be, I think I want to check it out. And I have a gift card. So thank the Lord for that. Because it is not in the budget to buy no brand new book. And I also, my physical TBR is like 9 books deep right now. And it's about to be 10 because I want to get Powerless. And I want to see if I enjoy fantasy. So, I think that is it. But I want to come on, introduce the vlog, show you my hair, child. This is very different for me, especially the color. Like, I never get color. And then the fact that they are so long, I don't think I've ever had my hair or braids this long. So it's very different, but I like it. So I think that is it. You saw us go see Inside Out 2. That was really cute. When I tell you that anxiety was on point, like Phew. Okay. And it's crazy. It was because it's so on point, because it was talking about how, like, you know, you'll start believing stuff about yourself that's not even true, or making up scenarios that's not even gonna happen. But because of anxiety, you just get overload, panic attack, yada yada yada. So if you deal with anxiety, like myself, I speak peace over your life and mine in the name of Jesus. All right, so we are going to head out, and I will see y'all in a little bit. Real quick, one more thing. Y'all know how I said my TBR, my physical TBR is so long. Check me out on TikTok, because I've become more active on there with like bookish stuff. So I will link that below as well. Did you read it? lips are chapped. Ashy. Can't be ashy on the internet. Okay. So, I showed y'all a little bit of the, putting the books in. Y'all only got rid of 2 books. Because one, the first one I went to that y'all saw, it looked like it was mainly adult books. So, I just felt kind of weird putting a whole bunch of kid books in it. I don't know. Like, there was nothing kiddish in there. And I almost took one out. I know you can, but I ended up leaving it there. But it was a Jodi Picoult book, and there's a Jodi Picoult book that, well, it's the only one I read, but it is so good. And it's called Wish You Were Here. It's only, hold on. So I don't have the little dust cover jacket thingy, and it's upside down, but it is so good. And it was nostalgic also when I read it, because it has to deal with like during the pandemic, like when it first starts. So I really enjoyed this book. I want to read another Jodi Picoult book at some point. But child, I got so many books I want to read. It's ridiculous. It's like social media is a blessing and a curse, because I keep seeing books that I want to read. But like I said, I did get rid of 2 books. One of them was The Perfect Marriage. You can go back and look at the other video about why I did not read that. And then if I want to read it, you know, I can probably pick it up from the library or something, if I can get past the first 2 pages. But then I traveled to 2 more little free libraries, and one of them was full, like full, but all the books were ruined. Like, there was no glass in front of it, so they were all like water damaged. So couldn't put anything in there. The other one, it had instead of it being like close to the street, it was set back like in their yard, and I wasn't feeling that. Especially like walking onto somebody's property and they don't know who I am. So, and I wasn't from the neighborhood, so I didn't feel comfortable putting anything in that one. My husband told me that there's one that he saw, so I'm probably going to go to that one, because he said that one is by a church. And what I have left is mainly children's books, so that's the plan there. I really want to donate them. I don't want to take them to Goodwill for them to be purchased. I want them to be free. So I don't know, maybe I could find a camp or something. But after that, I did go drop off the books at the library. I told y'all they were super late. And then we went to Booksamillion. The way Greer cut up in that store, like, it wasn't bad, but she wanted everything. And it was this Hello Kitty wallet she wanted. Turn the price over and it's $30. No, ma'am. We're going to look at Amazon. Okay? We're getting on the app. So, yeah. So I told y'all I went to get Powerless. I can't lie. I chickened out. I stood there and read the first page, and I was like, do I want this? I have never read a fantasy book. So if you are a fantasy person, would you recommend starting with Powerless? I forgot her name. Lauren Roberts? I don't have my phone to look it up right quick. But would you recommend that to start with? For my very first fantasy book? Please let me know. But what I did pick up, because I told you I had a gift card, was this. A novel love story. And it is by... no, I'm about to say that wrong. It's by Ashley Poston. But it's Love is Stranger Than Fiction. Eileen L.C. Merriweather loves to get lost in a good happily ever after. So do I. The fictional kind anyway, because at least imaginary men don't leave you at the altar. Ooh. She feels safe in stories, at home in books, which might be why she's so set on going to her book club's annual retreat this year. She needs good friends, cheap wine, and grand romantic gestures, no matter what. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but you can pause it and read. But it looks cute. And y'all know how they say don't judge a book by its cover? I definitely judge a book by its cover. If it's a cute cover, I'm going to pick it up and read the back and see if I'm interested. So that's that. What I want to do now, I was about to say what I need to do now. What I want to do now is read a little bit of my book. But before I do that, I think I want to go ahead and get into my June wrap up and my July TBR. Granted, we are 7 days into July, but that's okay. Stay with me here. All right, so let me grab those. Okay, so I want to do my June TBR. I read a total of 5 books in June, with one of them, the last one, it kind of flowed over to July because I finished it on July 3rd, but I started it in June. So the first one I read in June was The House Across the Lake. Really, really liked it. I did not care for the... I think I told you in a previous vlog when I was reading it. I didn't care for the... well, I feel like if I say that, it's going to give it away. There's a part I didn't like, but I was deep in this thing up until that part. But of course, I finished it and everything, and I enjoyed the story. But it was very suspenseful. It kept my attention. And it was really, really good. I think I gave it, hold on. Yeah, I gave it 3 stars just because of that part. If you've read it, let me know. And we can talk about what that part is that I'm referring to. Because like I said, I don't want to give it away. But I did really enjoy it. The next book I read in June was The Neighbor Favor. You saw me reading this in a previous vlog. I gave it 3 stars as well. It is a really cute story. The main character, I love the growth that she had throughout the book, because she started off really, and I'm not giving anything away because on the back, she started off really shy and awkward and timid. But by the end, she kind of found her voice, so I really liked it. And it was a cute romance. The next one was this, Love Me Some Freedom. I enjoyed it. I gave it 4 stars, and I thought it was a great culmination of the Housemaid series. Millie is my girl. The next one, I have to say, this is my favorite one for the month of June. Book Lovers. If you haven't read it, what are you doing? Please get it. I loved it. Y'all know how I feel about spice, and I want to say majority of the book is no spice. There, I think it's like 2 scenes. Hope that's not giving too much away, but I think it's like 2 scenes, but it was manageable. And I found the name for what it is that I like. I like closed door romance. I didn't know it had a name until I saw it on Instagram. Closed door romance is what I really like, because I just don't want to read all that. One of my friends said she just skip over it. So I might start doing that so that I can open my palette more, but I don't know. But yeah, closed door, less explicit, not a lot of language. That's just what I prefer. But anyway, there's some language, but it's not too bad. Like, it's very sporadic. Not like she writes sporadically, but it wasn't like this got language. But this one is kind of like spread out, so it's not like overkill. So love, love, love. Please read it. And the last one I read that kind of ran over into July was When No One Is Watching. Child, this is a wild ride. I don't even know what to say. It was interesting. And I'm gonna leave it at that. It was interesting. Let me know if you read this. It wasn't terrible, but it was interesting. Okay. Pretty much this girl, she's like, it's pretty much about gentrification and people moving in, and some weird things are happening. People start disappearing, and they figure out what it is. And when you find out what it is, like I said, it's a wild ride. All right. So that is what I read in June. Now, I don't even think those books were on my June TBR. I have to go back and look at that video. But I'm going to show y'all my hopes and dreams for July. The book I'm currently reading is downstairs. It's called The Woman in Cabin 10. But it is downstairs. And then I'm going to finish that. And then once I finish that, alright. So once I finish that, I think I want to jump into, I want to jump into Funny Story by Emily Henry, because I told y'all I loved Book Lovers. Like, Book Lovers was so cute. I loved it. I done said that 50 times, but y'all get the point. So that's why I want to really read this one next. Also, because thrillers can be like so suspenseful, I would like to break it up in between, like read a thriller, read a romance. I don't know, we'll see. And after that, I would like to read The Summer of Broken Rules. And I think, no, I got me another Frida. Okay, so I gotta read this one. Like I said, I love me some Frida. It's normally a quick read, so I want to read that. And I don't want to be too overzealous, because knowing me, I'm gonna see another book and I might start it. Like, I'll do, oh, this is my July TBR, and then I'm in a store and pick up a book, and now all of a sudden that's a part of my TBR. So that's what I plan to read. I also have this one that I'd really like to get into. So we shall see. Y'all should see y'all know how you can make lists on Amazon? It's so long. It's so long. So these are what I want to read in July. We shall see. It is, what I said, July 7th. And I still need to finish, what's it called? The Woman in Cabin 10. So I'm going to put these like on top. Like, y'all see, I got all my Fridas up there. But, well, no, I don't. Not all my Fridas. I just got the Housemate series on top. But I'm going to put these on top because I know that this is what I want to read for July. So I can keep them front row center. And then hopefully that will motivate me to get through them. you.